Good evening, guys. Welcome to another video. Hopefully, you had a wonderful day. As we discussed yesterday, we started getting some bullish momentum in the market. We saw like good amount of action. End of the day, like there is huge amount of call and unwinding was happening in the market. That is the reason why we saw that like crazy push in the market. Like after, so hope you guys seen that 3 o'clock push. So let's see what happened in the market and what all. I want to break down a really good trade. I took it so that like you can understand how I trade. And I am actually currently also I'm long on certain things. I'll tell you which all things I'm long. I might be wrong also, but like I will explain what is the reason why I'm long on things. So today we see across the sectors we see buying happening, especially in the banking sectors. I told you guys like if market want to head higher, banking should start performing well. And to be like and then we saw like all the heavyweights. Like yesterday we discussed like that like some of the heavyweights are not performing. That is the reason why market didn't perform really well. Today that changed and like all the heavyweights like TCS, Infi, Reliance, HDFC banks, ICC, everything was started to give like little amount of momentum to the market, and that is the reason why we saw like an extremely good buying which is coming in the second half. So coming forward, what is should be your bias? We should be looking to trade in long position. So we have we have broken 18,000 finally after a long wait. We are sustaining above that also. So today US market, if US market start to perform really well, so I believe that like there will be a little amount of push will be coming in US market. That's what I feel. So if that happen, what will happen is basically we will be opening above 18,100 range. So even though there is a call unwinding which is happening around 18,000, so there were almost 11 million calls were there on 18,000. So only half of that, like less than half of that is only unwinded still also. There is almost like 5 million or 5.3 million is still sitting there. So imagine there is like a 50-60 point gap up is happening tomorrow. What will happen is basically people who are written or like written there, it's going to be having a difficulty of like adjusting their position. They might start exiting. So if they start exiting, what will happen is like they're going to be another short covering rally which is going to play out in the market. So what you need to do is like there, if there is a buy, like there is a dip happening, you try to accumulate that dips. Okay, especially in stocks. I feel that we are heading towards like a higher highs. We might see 18,500, 600 levels in the before the budget happens. Then budget will give you a direction. From that direction, we will head higher or lower. That is what I feel it's going to happen. Let's see how it is going to play out. So I feel like in this rally mostly will be led by IT stocks. So I'll tell you the reasons also. IT stocks are like some of the IT stocks are finally breaking out and with like decent volumes also is coming in IT stocks. So you need to start watching out IT stocks. I am currently long on Infi. I'm not a financial advisor, SEBI registered analyst or something. So don't consider this as an investment advice. Please make sure that you consider your financial advisor before taking any trades. Okay. So make sure that you do that. So I am actually long on Infi as a BTSC position. I am also long in Nifty also. So these are the positions which I have. So the intraday position I took was like a supply rejection trade, which gave me a five, almost like a 6-7 hour kind of trade. So I could have made more, but like I was not being greedy. This was like the exit. Like I was like expecting a little bit of more move, but like I didn't care like what happened that thing because it was a really good. So I'll tell you what is the reason why I took this trade and how I took it also, so that you can plan your trades when you see these kind of setup next time. So this was happening. So this push in the morning happened, and then what happened? There is a push down happened. Like this has happened yesterday. Okay, on Friday. So what happened is like this happened, and we created a breakup structure in 5 minutes. After that, like Nifty, like Nifty didn't came back to the supply retested or anything which was happening. So this 5 minute rejection supply was very strong. So this was an unmitigated zone, but like I didn't trade as soon as this trapped. Okay, so I took a trade. Then my stop loss got triggered, CTCSL got triggered. I tried to trade it, like there is a small reversal came in, so I waited for a character change. Okay, so what happened is like I waited in a smaller time frame in the sense I waited in a 1 minute time frame. As you can see here, the market went up. Okay, market went really nice up, and then what happened? It came down, created this break. and then it created a supply here. So I marked the supply as my entry point. I waited here, and this wick, okay, this wick was showing lot of demand. Okay, so this demand wick I was marking as my target. Okay, this was my target. So I ended as soon as the rejection started to come in, and I placed the stop loss here. And there was the reason I got like confirmation is basically there was a trend line breakout here. Trend line liquidity was here, and this was higher, like equal high liquidity also was setting up here. So basically they were trying to trap retailers on upside and take the price lower. So I, as soon as the rejection candle comes in, I ended here. Then the price started moving slightly towards there. I exited with almost like 6.5 hour. It was like a really good trade which turned out. So now coming to my other trades which I am actually long here is one is which I told you guys which why I'm long on this thing. So I might be wrong on this thing, maybe like book a loss also, but this is how trading works in sometimes. Okay, you have to take understand the market and take some like risk. That's how you make money. Okay, so here you can see here there is a good V-shape recovery which is happening in this Infi, and we are finally able to take down this supply. This was a huge supply buildup which was happening here. From this major fall started to come in. So what is happening is now is there is this supply is taken out, and if you see in a 5-minute structure, we can see how beautifully the stock was contracting here. Okay, so this is like perfect setup for an expansion. So if US market is trying to support the Indian market like today, so what will happen is like all the ITs, okay, especially if the Nasdaq is supporting today, then there will be a good amount of expansion will be coming in like IT stocks tomorrow. So I want to capture that, like if it is moving 1 or 2%, if it happens, like that will be more than enough to make me like a good amount of return. So that's what I'm planning to get it. Okay, so this is one BTST idea I took it. The other one is basically I am long on Nifty Finser, which is I am actually I told you guys this many times. I am actually having a bullish bias on like Finser stocks. So that is the reason why I'm long on this thing. So let's see how it is going to play out today. So I might be wrong. So for next day, what you need to do is like tomorrow, what is your plan should be if at all market is gapping up, make sure that you wait for a pullback towards a demand. From there, you should be taking an entry. So I will ideally suggest is like 18,000 levels. Okay, so why it is like 18,000 levels is like you can see now 18,000 levels having decent amount of put writing is coming into the market. So 18,000 levels will be getting protected nicely. Okay, that's what I feel. So if there is a pullback is happening, look for 18,000 levels. That is where like you should be starting to look for long opportunity. And if it is a gap down also, you need to wait patiently. Okay, if there is a gap down is happening, then there will be a lot of volatility will be created in the market because market will be going against the trend. If there is a gap down happening, so volatility will be created. So initial 1 hours you sit cash, wait for a structure to develop, then you trade on that structures. Okay, that will be a better option. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow with another video. Hopefully you had a wonderful day. See you guys. Bye bye.